Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
6.5 million refugees the last 5 years into Europe and the UK. Do you ban everybody's free speech and have a big internet police force internationally to stop Islamic terror? Or do you stop bringing people in from the failed state of Libya, the failed state of Syria, the failed state of Iraq? Obviously, you stop bringing in the people that are doing the attacks. But let's go further. The EU, the United Nations, the different Soros funds that are openly funding the Arab Spring, that are openly funding and promoting all this jihadist garbage, they need to get in trouble for what they've done. And they need to stop financing the most radical forms of Islam to go around conquering the Middle East. It is a fact that there are a lot of America haters in this world. And it is a fact there are a lot of globalists that are trying to destroy the freedoms we have in the West and the middle class, and that they are allied with the most nasty, despicable, disgusting, murderous forms of Orthodox Wahhabi Islam. Now, you think about Europe. 5 million military-age men, many of them off the battlefields of the Middle East, who kill each other in their own towns and cities, one-upping each other on who's the most Islamic. You bring in these radicalized people that are constantly competing with each other for who can be more backward. Then you have the left that's so busy apologizing for them and who's been endorsing them so long, they will never say that they were in the wrong. So they'll never back off defending it. Where you've got major newspapers and major publications saying, let's not be mean to Muslims, let's back off, let's not say this is an Islamic attack. Remember, Obama would never call terror Islamic terror or radical Islamic terror. That's because in the whacked out Islamic ideology, it's not controlled by the globalist. It's just let in. The door's just opened. It hates liberals, gays, lesbians, rock and roll, pop music. They went and targeted a bunch of teenagers, you know, dressed up, in many cases, provocatively, because that's what drives radical Orthodox Islam up a wall. They kill women that go out dressed like that in public. They rape women, and if the woman complains, she's charged with adultery. She's charged with the sex crime. That's a fact. And then they bring in 5 million men, military-age men, another million or so women and children. You watch the videos of thousands coming in, none of them are old men, none of them are old women, because they're being sent on the jihad. There's, what, 5 pillars of jihad? And you've also got to go to Mecca at least once in life for the Hajj. But bigger than the Hajj is when the jihad comes, the physical jihad, you go forth. And ISIS said 4 years ago, ISIS announces plans to use refugees to flood Europe. Type it in, you'll get Infowars.com and Zero Hedge first from 2014. 4 years ago, 5 years ago. There it is. That's September 8, 2015. That's one of the older ones. Flashback, ISIS threatens to send 500,000 migrants to Europe as psychological weapon. They go on to announce embedded within them are ISIS fighters. Now estimated 3,000 in England, 500 plots they've stopped or that are ongoing. That was last week. So, again, we're acting like this is a mystery. We said, you're bringing in people out of failed Syria, failed Libya, where our governments went, funded the revolutions to overthrow secular governments, in Egypt as well, then put radicals in charge that blow up every church, murder every Christian, kill every Jew, every Shiite, every non-radical Muslim they can get their hands on. Taxpayers are paying to bring this in to create a class of civilization so then they can then say, we've got to regulate the internet, we've got to take free speech. So, you bring them in, they create the crisis. Oh, we got to get rid of internet freedom now, something Soros openly said he wants. Oh, we got to have an international group do it. Oh, we've got to take your rights away now. We've got to set up checkpoints on the highways, but we're going to bring in more of the Islamists. Let's go to Devin in Florida. Devin in Florida, you're on the air.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Listen, I have bought your product, and I gotta say they're amazing. Anyone who's on the fence, buy it, because I've got caveman, Superman vitality, Secret 12, Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I've got the body armor.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
You're the type of listener that makes it all possible. Which nutraceutical does you like best?
I really like the Vitamin Mineral Fusion, to be honest.
It's amazing.
Really incredible. I drank it in the morning, and I swear to you, I felt incredible. Like I haven't felt in weeks. My morning was fantastic, and I love you guys. I love the Infowars crew, and I just want to, I want to take this opportunity to tell anybody out there who's on the fence. Just buy it. You will love it. I'm telling you, I've never bought a bad product.
What you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfoWarsLife.com. It's a win-win. InfoWarsLife.com.